So today we're going to talk about sets of real numbers, and I'm going to have to move the paper around a little bit as we go so that we can see what we're talking about. Before we get going, I want to define a few things so that we don't get confused. The first thing I want to talk about is natural numbers. So in elementary school, you learned about these as counting numbers. They started with numbers like 1, 2, 3, and we just kept going from there. The next set of numbers that I want to talk about are whole numbers. And the only difference between whole numbers and natural numbers are that we just put 0 in there. So whole numbers are our natural numbers plus 0. Okay? And then I just want to remind you, when we are talking about real numbers, that all numbers, I'm going to put that in caps, are real numbers. So it doesn't matter if it's rational or irrational, all numbers are real numbers. Okay? Now let's go up here and take a few notes, and hopefully we can see all these. So when we're looking at real numbers, a real number is a rational or irrational number. So it can be either one. As you see up here, it says rational and irrational, and those are both under real numbers. A rational number can be written as a fraction, or, let me move this over a little bit, a decimal. So it can be written either way. Then when we're talking about decimals, both terminating and repeating decimals are rational numbers. So both of those would be rational. A set of integers is the set of positive and negative whole numbers. And as we said down here when we were taking notes on the bottom, the whole numbers are a set of natural numbers and 0. Okay, these are pretty simple notes. With that being said, let's try to place these numbers up here in the Venn diagram where they would go. So if I look at -5, -5 would actually be an integer. It cannot be a whole number because it is negative. 0.34 is a terminating decimal, so it is going to go under rational numbers. 11 is a whole number. It is going to go under whole numbers. And 3.141596, it has dots behind it. That means it just keeps going forever, and that would be considered an irrational number. We also consider pi an irrational number, so I'm just going to throw that in there so that you have that information. If you have any questions, please come see me during tutoring during 0 period.